Hey Capricorn, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your general life tarot reading for June 1st through the 15th. We're going to take a look at the overall energy that's surrounding you for this reading, and then we'll dive into some tarot, looking at your current energy, any challenges, obstacles, what might be hidden from you, advice from spirit, and your potential outcome. Then we'll wrap up with one last oracle card to see if there are any final messages from spirit. I do like to get all of the cards out before I start interpreting them. So if you want to skip straight to the message, go ahead and click the timestamp in the description box below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, okay. You know what? That's like 7 oracle cards. We're not going to take all of those. So let's try this again, sweet Capricorns. All right, there we go. Just one card for you guys that flipped out. And what we have for the overall energy surrounding you right now is all that glitters. So we'll see how that fits into your reading. But let's get into some tarot. Okay, your cards are going a little buck wild right now, but let's try that again. If we could have like 1 or 2 cards for Capricorn's current energy. And we have the Magician. For any challenges, see, again, like 5 cards. We're not taking all of those, Capricorn. Y'all have a lot to say. Seems like y'all have a lot going on. But no, we trying to get this message tight. So, all right, 1 card for any challenges, obstacles, and what's hidden. We have the Hanged Man. All right, we'll take 2. Advice from Spirit. We have the Hermit, and we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. And for the potential outcome, we have the World. Okay, so let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these just a little bit. Starting with your current energy, we have the Princess of Pentacles. For challenges, obstacles, and what might currently be hidden. Oh, don't get quiet now, cards. All right. We have the Magician in reverse. For the advice from Spirit, we have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. And for the potential outcome, we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So let's grab some oracle cards and get some final messages before we get into it. We have respond versus react for your current energy. We have your own path for challenges, obstacles, and what's hidden. Say affirmations for advice from Spirit. And we have being love for your potential outcome. All right, so let's get into this, Capricorns. It's a lot going on for you all right now. I will say that as I was doing your pre-shuffle before I got on camera, there was one card that was flipped over in the first deck that I used, and that was the 8 of Cups in reverse. So it might be that you are avoiding walking away from something or walking towards something else. And it almost feels as though there's a little bit of reluctance to do so, even though you know that it's probably something that you should do right now. So looking at the overall energy, we have all that glitters. And so it feels as though this message from Spirit is saying that it's okay to leave what you know behind, because even if it almost feels as though you think that where you are right now is the best that you can do. And that doesn't seem to be the case. It feels as though there is something better for you out there. And again, this is a general life reading, so you can apply it to your career, you can apply it to education, to friendships, whatever it is that you want. But it feels as though there's something better out there, but you can't see past where you are right now, because it feels like where you are right now isn't bad, right? There's probably some pretty good things to come out of it. And you don't want to risk losing that to move on to the unknown. But it feels as though that unknown might actually be better than where you are right now. So let's take a peek at the tarot and see what that says. For your current energy, we have the Magician, we have the Princess of Pentacles, and we also have respond versus react. Express from a loving place, old trigger, trauma yields drama, new beneficial thought patterns. So, what it feels like right now for you, Capricorn, is that you are actually looking for some sort of change. It feels as though you're thinking about it. So maybe you were presented with an opportunity, but you're very slow to act on it. Like it feels as though there's a very, very cautious response and approach to looking at this new opportunity. And with the respond versus react card, I think that, deep down you sort of feel like, this might be worth exploring a little bit, but you don't want to take that leap. There's something going on with the earth signs, and there's a lot of hesitation with you all moving forward right now. And I get it. We're in pre-shadow for Mercury retrograde, so nobody really wants to jump out there and make any sort of rash decisions, because sometimes things just go real left during this time. It's a time for lessons to be learned and realized and all of that good stuff, so I get it. But it seems to be a little bit of reluctance with moving forward, even though there might be an opportunity there. So you're being extraordinarily cautious in how you approach this and how you sort of think through whether or not this is going to be a good opportunity for you. And it might even be a situation where you're looking at it and it's like, that ain't nothing but some fool's gold. I'm good right where I am. So where you see sort of this potential for a poor outcome or things not being as they seem, you might be romanticizing where you are a little bit too much to sort of justify your not moving forward. Looking at the challenges, obstacles, and what's hidden, we have the Hanged Man, we have the Magician in reverse, and we also have your own path. Trailblazing brings the greatest achievement, heart and mind aligned, unconventionality, and authenticity. So, what the big challenge is sort of seeing things from a different perspective and manifesting this change that it is that you want. It feels as though you don't realize that you have what it takes to be successful on a different path with this opportunity that's presented itself to you. It might be something that's a little bit out of your comfort zone, something that you've never done before, something that came to you sort of unexpectedly that maybe other people wouldn't expect you to do. But that might be the best route for you at this point in your life, is to try something a little bit different. Give yourself the opportunity to grow and expand. That's what you may not see, that you might actually be meant to be on a different path than the one that you are on right now, because an opportunity's presented itself. You're just taking a while to think it over. Looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Hermit, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and we also have Say Affirmations. State as I am. Manifesting happens in present tense in a present life, believable to you. So what I'm feeling is though Spirit is telling you that, it's time to do a bit of self-reflection here and think about why it is that you don't believe that this offer is legitimate, why you don't think that it will end up being a good path for you to take. Why are you feeling that way? Do you, and this is not something I think that other people can help you with. This feels very much like an introspective practice where you go deep within and it's like, what's keeping me truly from pursuing this opportunity? I don't think that this is a question that anyone else can answer for you. But what I am also hearing is that in addition to doing that sort of that self check-in, is Spirit is saying, don't forget to affirm yourself, right? When you're thinking about this new opportunity and whether or not you should pursue it, make sure that you infuse yourself, like get all up in those guts with positive affirmations that you can do it, that you deserve this opportunity, that it's going to be a good thing for you, and do it in a way that makes sense for you. You know, some people don't like being gassed up by, yeah, girl, you can do it. You can do it. Rock this, whatever. Some people like, affirming themselves. I am smart. I have worked hard. I am deserving. It's just something a little bit more tangible and less cheerleader, less rah-rah. So whatever resonates with you, make sure that you affirm yourself and know that this opportunity was meant for you and that you should take advantage of it. Looking at your potential outcome, we have the World, we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and we have being love. Exude love in all that you do, oneness, like attracts like, unconditionally loving, self and all. So what it feels like is that, once this veil comes off, once you take action, right? And stop being so passive and slow to respond to this opportunity, there's going to be a change. There's going to be the end of this stagnancy almost that I think that you were in, and you're going to see something new coming in for you, the ending of one cycle and the beginning of another one. And I think that, again, it's going to come from this inner work that you do in realizing that you are so deserving of this opportunity that's either here or coming in towards you. So get ready for some change, and it's going to come after you sort of do this self-work and get to the point where you understand that you're special, right? And not in a special snowflake type of way, but you were destined to do things just a little bit differently. And that's okay. That's nothing to be afraid of. So don't doubt yourself, right? Start infusing yourself with positive energy and add a girl or add a boy, and you can do this. And allow fate to unfold in front of you what's truly meant for you. And I think that it's going to be something that you truly, truly enjoy. And it's not going to be that false promise that you're so worried about. So let me grab one last oracle card and see what final message Spirit has for you. And I swear it launched out like another 8 cards. Okay, but one slipped out, or okay, actually 2 slipped out. Whew, ciao, Capricorn. So the first oracle card out that we have for you is spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. And the second card that we have, I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. So again, this is Spirit really reiterating, right? That these things that you want, these things that you're thinking of, this opportunity that's presented itself that looks absolutely delicious, you're going to have to get yourself in sync with it before you lose it so you can actually take action on it. Get that clutter out of, why you might feel not deserving or why you might feel afraid of taking this step. Clear that out of the way. Get yourself aligned with what it is that you want. And don't be afraid, right? Don't be afraid. Addressing it will help you get, it says you can use it to get closer to love. And your outcome is being love, exuding love in all that you do, like attracting like. So, eat that fear up. Don't be afraid of it. I think a lot of people resist fear as opposed to figuring out where exactly it comes from. But you'll do that through through your introspection and through sort of sitting quietly with yourself. You'll figure out where that fear comes from. You'll get through it. And in doing so, it's going to get you closer to where it is that you need to be. It's going to bring in those changes that you might have been looking for. So, Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that it resonated somehow. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.